my float tube setup. Let's go. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm AT from AT Fishing, and we are going to do something a little bit different today. I've had a lot of questions about my float tube setup, so we're going to go ahead and do a video on that. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get ready to fish tomorrow, and I always like to get everything ready the night before. So while I'm putting everything together, I'll go ahead and walk you guys through it. It's not going to be like completely detailed, so it's not going to have like measurements and stuff like that, but it'll at least give you an idea of what you can do with your tube as well. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first off, we'll start with the tubes. I use the Creek Company ODC 420, and that's the old version. I've had both of these tubes for about 20 years now. This one is more like a backup tube and for family and friends, and but this one here has been the workhorse. I've actually been float tubing on that for over 20 years. So anyways, Creek Company doesn't make this one anymore. They do a newer updated version. It's called the ODC 420 Ultralight, and the main difference that I know of between them is that these have a foam seat and a foam backrest, and the newer version has inflatable seat and inflatable backrest. So I've heard mixed reviews on both on the newer version. So, you know, some guys really like them, some guys really don't. So, you know, take it for what it is. So, anyways, if you come across one of these old versions that's in pretty good condition, you can get it at a pretty good price. I would definitely pick it up. All right, guys. So this is kind of the heart and soul of the float tube. I mean, besides the float tube itself. This is the mounting system that I've made for it. It is basically 4 parts. It's the left side, which is the rod holders, the right side, which is the tool mount, the crossbar, which I'll kind of explain the importance of that in a minute here, and then the camera boom. So this is made out of 1-inch PVC thin gauge. It has to be the thin gauge or your rods will not fit in it. If you can't find the thin gauge, then you'll have to bump it up to the 1 1/4 inch PVC. So anyways, it's very easy to put together. I have these U-clips or U-bolts or whatever you call them. Everything pretty much slides on right away. Pretty easy. And now, the crossbar for this is actually very important. Number one, it kind of serves as another rod holder, and it also serves to stabilize everything. Without this crossbar, what'll happen is that these 2 side mounts will, because of the curvature of your tube, they'll tend to either roll one way or they'll want to roll the other way. This, by having the crossbar, it prevents that from happening, and it also I, also too, because of the crossbar, I don't need to tie it to the bottom of the tube. All right, so pretty much it goes on the tube really easy. I have these little speed clips right here, and it basically attaches to the tube fairly quickly. So I'll go ahead and put this on right now. You can see right here, these clip right on. And I'll go ahead and put the other one on this side. Clips right on there. Same thing on this side. You'll be able to see these a little bit better. That's it. They clip right on very fast. And, okay, pretty much that is ready to go. So now the last thing to put on is the camera boom. And once again, it goes on pretty easy. For transportation, what I do is I put the arm down like this. And when I'm fishing out on the water, I put this pin in, and it pretty much stays there. And now the other thing is this camera boom, because I do have two cameras on here. This one pulls out. This is like in travel mode. And once I'm fishing and out on the water, it goes in like that. One camera is mounted here, the other camera is mounted there, and we're pretty much ready to go on that. All right, so basically this is the thruster setup. It's two thrusters. There's one on each side of the tube. This is from a company called Apis Queen. Now, what happened, where basically I got the idea for this, is from another YouTuber. His name is Chris Brandt, the Beef Shaman, and I will put a link to his video down in the description below. But he was one of the first guys that I've seen do this. And so I kind of got the idea from him. The only thing is that he pieced everything together. He bought the thrusters individually. He bought the controller, everything he bought individually. So what I did is I was actually looking around for all the parts, and I came across this company that already has this put together. So I didn't have to shop around for it. Yes, I paid a little bit more to do it. I think you can find it for about $160, $170, but it's already all put together for you. It comes with the control box, the thrusters. It also comes with the thruster mounts, and it also comes with the remote. And so I just decided, instead of having to piece everything together, this was all done, and you know, all I have to do is just plug it into a battery and we're good to go. Okay, so basically this is where I keep the battery. This is these buckets are great because they are from a kitty litter. It's a tidy cat bucket, but it is water sealed, and so I put my battery in here. This goes on the back of my tube, and I am using a 50 amp hour battery, and this thing pretty much powers me all day. I have not run out. I've been out there for at least 8 hours running it hard, and I've never run out of power. So it is a lithium battery, and I actually picked up this smart charger, and so it keeps it on a trickle charge even when I'm not using the battery. So it keeps the battery fully full, and I don't have to worry about it draining down or anything like that. Again, I will put a link to all this stuff in the description below. All right, so the thrusters are very easy to put in. I have everything basically in the bucket. The bucket drops right into the back of the tube, and basically the way these are set up is that it comes with this pad, and I've attached this pad to this arm, and they pretty much slide right in, just like that. Now there are these little pins, or these little thumb screws, that have to be put in there, or else they will fly off as soon as you hit the power button, and they'll pretty much slide out. So once I'm on the water, I drop that arm down. I take this pin and I pop it right in there, and pretty much I'm ready to go. Much the thrusters allow me to go forward, go backwards, spin around, spin the other way. It's basically been a game changer. I'm able to cover a whole ton of water. I would say at least 2 or 3 times more than I was able to cover just kicking, and so it's definitely well worth the investment. All right, so one of the last things I want to show you guys is my battery box. This is basically how I power my GoPros, and how I power an extra battery for like my cell phone, or for to power this. So anyways, it's two battery banks. One is a 50,000 milliamp battery, and this particular one right here will power the GoPros for like literally two fishing trips. And then this other one here is what I use like to recharge my cell phone and so on and so forth, and I also have it as a backup just in case. All right, guys, so basically that's it. This is all set up. I have the cameras on there. I ran my cables. I have the other camera on there. So pretty much what I do now is break it down for travel. And that arm swings in. This arm over here, it collapses down. And pretty much that's it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to basically drop it on the water. Just put the bucket in the back and we're good to go. So anyways, I'm going to drop links in the description below to I don't know, to just about everything that I have on here. I mean, pretty much everything except for like the PVC, because that stuff you can get like at any Home Depot. So anyways, if you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will get to them as soon as possible. Other than that, thanks for tuning in, and please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, tight lines.